That officer said when I inputted it was disorderly. And I think I did it in 2015, and I couldn't touch it once I put submit.
That's why they tell you to take it to trial. The police admitted to changing Young Thug charges. Oh, hell no. What?
Snitch turned drug dealer playing a role of his life. Nigga kill over a bitch but let a rat keep his life.
Public figure boogie. No 2 days the same. So with that said, I'm just trying to beat the odds. And you can help me. You. Why wouldn't you want to help me? Okay, let's get right into it. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the button right now. So what we got here? We got Young Thug trial going on, right? A police officer admitted that he changed the charges. What he changed the charges from, bud? Misorderly conduct to something. What was it? Assault or something like that. I got the video, so we're gonna get right into it. But I just want to let y'all know, yeah, Young Thug is in jail. Yeah, Young Thug is fighting the case. Yeah, Thug will wear dresses. Wait, did that have something to do with it? Maybe that ain't had nothing to do with this. But he gonna beat this case. It's too much. How can I put this? It's too much. It's too much against the prosecutor's side where they broken rules before this. It's things that happened that they wasn't supposed to do trying to get this man, bro. Fani Willis, you finna blow this case. Let's get into the video.
In order to ask him, I'll sustain his objection. In order for you to ask more questions, you're probably going to need to clarify what you're showing him. Can you turn to page, what is listed 25 on the documents you brought with you?
Yes, Counselor.
Okay. And is that your reporting officer narrative?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And is that either substantially or identical to what's on page 3 of the same document you came, which is also reporting officer narrative, except for what's in the center top?
The center, the narrative appears to be the exact same on both pages. There is slightly different wording at the top and at the bottom.
Now, my question to you is, do you know how on page 25, whether you put in disorderly conduct in the center for the offense?
To be honest with you, I do not recall how I termed it.
All right. Can you explain to the ladies and gentlemen jury how the report, your report, got changed or altered from page 3 to page 25, specifically from the offense, like you told the ladies and gentlemen jury what you were looking at, assault, intimidation versus disorderly conduct? Can you explain to them how that changed?
Unfortunately, I do not. When we file an incident report, we select a crime type or types. It is chosen by the reporting officer. Once we submit that report, we don't have the ability to change the type, the narrative, anything. It seems that one is dated 2015, listing disorderly conduct, and one is dated printed out 2022, lists assault and but that could not have been done by me. I don't know how that happened, to be honest with you.
And you wouldn't have done that, would you?
No, our system doesn't give us the ability to go back and modify.
And the disorderly conduct is the report reporting officer narrative that was in July 7, 2015. Is that fair to say?
Yes, it says date and time of the report is July 7th. This was printed on July 9th and listed as disorderly conduct.
That's pretty much concluded your work on this case. Is that fair to say?
That is correct. After the incident report, the detective handled the case from there.
Thank you again.
Thank you, counsel.
How do you feel it makes the prosecutor look that a retired officer verified that his report had disorderly conduct versus a report dated years later that it was changed to assault?
You know what? Something is rotten in Denmark. I got to tell you, that little nugget and that Teresa picked up on this. That officer said when I inputted it was disorderly. And I think I did it in 2015, and I couldn't touch it once I put submit. That draws a conclusion, and defense attorneys are going to latch onto that there's confirmation bias, there's hanky-panky, and someone later on changed the narrative and altered that report. That looks incredibly bad. That is obstruction. That is obstruction classic. So the jury's going to be reminded of that during closing about that little nugget. I found that testimony, that little bit, very interesting.
Brian, I was very disconcerted to hear because I'm seeing more and more of this going on. And I go back in a day where there wasn't monitoring reports. And if you pushed the button, it logged it and it had a number associated with it. I'm seeing more and more of this creative police report writing or things changing and you get a record that says something different. When you try to drill down on it, all of a sudden nobody has any idea how the system works. Nobody. It's amazing to me. And of course, in the real world, trying to get a judge to say, Judge, we want information on the computer system, the IT, you get kind of pushback. Well, that's a fishing expedition. No, here a report has changed. And as a defense lawyer, with the skill set that you have here, to Gene's point, as a prosecutor, I'd be cringing. But in a case like this, I mean, it almost looks like they're just setting up the pieces here. This is bad.
I mean, if I'm the defense attorney here, my question becomes, come summation, who's the enterprise? Like, who's the group of people that are piecing things together to do something criminal? Is it a rap label who has ties to a community that they are trying to elevate? And this is me making an argument. I'm not saying this for any other reason, but is it a rap community of 5 people who have made it out of this community of violence and who are helping the people in their families and trying to pull themselves out of poverty? Or is it law enforcement who can't understand or seem to really give us explanations as to how something goes from disorderly conduct to assault, how a case seems to get strengthened over time and over years just by the flick of a couple of keystrokes? I think whenever you're a defense attorney, and oftentimes you find this in the middle of a trial, you don't usually see this in discovery. Whenever you see an opportunity, kind of plant that conspiracy bug in a juror's mind of something is, to Gene's point, something's wrong in Denmark or there's hanky-panky going on. That really helps a defense when it comes to a jury to say, there's not only reasonable doubt in what we do see, there's reasonable doubt in probably what we don't see based on the conduct of these officers.
Yeah, that is like such great analysis from both of you guys. And if I were the prosecutor on this case and I did not know about this, I would be telling my people, you go down there and you find out what went on here so that hopefully I have an explanation that I can give to the jury down the road. Because to your point, if they changed this, what else did they change? It is not a good look for prosecutors. And having been one, I would not be happy about this. We're going to take
Happy New Year's. If you made it to the end of this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to stay notified. But since you made it to the end of this video, you just entered a chance to win $20 through Cash App. My Instagram is in the description. My bad, see what I'm saying? Instagram in the description. Go follow. Go find the reel with the most views on my Instagram. And leave a spade symbol, you know, like playing spades, cards. Leave a spade symbol. Follow, find the reel that got the most views, and comment a spade symbol for your chance to win $20 through the Cash App. First 10 people. Let's go. Appreciate you.